Hi all, it's Wise here. I thought I'd just pop on and do the wreath making with you, but I thought I'd up the game a little bit, up the ante, and instead of doing a wreath, I've got these bits to trim off later on. I thought I'd do a mini garland. So while I'm waiting for you to come on, I'll be gathering some more of my stuff. And we'll be getting ready to do the garland. So as you can see, I think I make it quite traditional with the reds, whites and greens. And here I can actually, with it being quite reedy, I thought I'd be able to poke that through there, but I can't. So I will fasten it on. Hi Marlene. I'm all wreathed out at the minute, so I'm doing this little garland instead. And I'll fix it. This is the first time I've done a garland. So I will fix it with a little bit of glue at the back. And I've treated myself to a new glue gun as well. A one which is cordless. So there we are. I think I'll move that camera actually as well, because you're not getting to see the full. Hang on. I'm not doing what another creator did and coming for a hug with his camera. I think that was rather silly of that's not the way you give a virtual hug. A virtual hug is just an emoji. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy there, Marlene. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to intermittently, I've managed to pull that off there. Stick the baubles in place and the bows in place. There we are. Give that a bit more adhesion. So as I say, I have a little bit extra portability now, because this one just charges up with the use of USB. So how are you, Marlene? Because I know I've been ill the last few days with my back, because I was meant to come on and do a live, but it seems as if the media have all started picking up on Megan, on how much of a whack job she is, and they are starting to listen to others who've known her for a long time as well. got a tiny gap there, haven't I? Yeah, I have. So I'll stick another red one on there. It's a reed, a willow reed garland, quite a thin one. So I'll be bulking it up with some bits and bobs as well as the baubles. And I've just lost my I'm going to turn it off a second till I need it because it's starting to smoke. Sorry internet, but this is not a normal pew. As you can see, it is a glue gun. Essential for me crafting. Oh, bless her. She's beautiful. I bet she's beautiful as well. Is she banging into doors and that, Marlene? Do you want to come up onto the stream, Marlene? You don't have to show your face. I wouldn't force you to. And then you can use your voice rather than just typing. It's been rather nippy here today and very, very wet. So I'm glad we haven't been out anywhere. So there's Milo gone back onto his sofa. Right, I'll add a little bit of greenery on. Thank heavens I can just pull these bits off. And snip it a bit. Yeah, she's fantastic, the Princess of Wales. And I wish the media had continued calling her the Princess of Wales and not just Kate. She ceased being Kate a long time ago. I shall go around and trim the other bits off that I don't need on it later. Right, what have I done with those ones I've had it trimmed off? And there goes me holly on the floor. As I said, this is my first time at making one of these. So, hello lurkers. Hello YouTube human reviewer. I will not be breaching any copyright or anything because I am simply making a wreath. Well, yeah. Garland anywhere where you can put anywhere in your house. Up on your stairs, in your living room if you've got a fireplace. Sadly, I haven't, so I find myself shouting at the television or shouting at the newspapers. So the only thing with these is they do coil back. If you can make a wreath, hopefully, she says, you can make a garland as well. So I'll use the double one now because there's two stuck together, so I'll use a double it. Today it's my back hurting, so it's not my hands. I normally have to give up and do something else when my hands start to hurt. Gives us a chance to hold that down a little bit. To hold it down and keep it down. I wish I could knit and crochet, but my brain doesn't allow us. My brain doesn't allow me to do that. At the moment, my brain's been making us wander off elsewhere. So you're lucky I can have a conversation. You'll have to send us the pictures of them and I will put them up and show them your craft work, Marlene. Because you kind of just have me doing stuff on this channel. And the glue's starting to set a bit now, so I'm going to have to turn it back on. So if you see smoke, I might be able to get a third one on that. I can't get a third one in. Perseverance. My auntie crochets, but she mainly only crochets big, massive blankets. So haven't put me me last start up online yet that I did earlier on, which was just basically wrapping a bit of tinsel around the star frame, and then getting it all set in place. It's getting harder to get in over here because of the wee crisis we have, shall I say. Just tell them to hold tight. If it happens again, because we've just had the budget as well today. You don't have wreaths on doors out in South Africa, do you? That's ridiculous. They probably think they're coming over to stay. For longer. Because the idiots. Yeah, well, we've just had our budget and she is not. Right, so I'm going to get covered in glitter. So I'm going to have glitter coming from everywhere for the next few days. I'm just going to put a few poinsettias on. Oh. You got a mile over the ceiling. They've removed the 2 children cap for child benefit, which is going to encourage more to have more, and basically fill the benefit system up a bit more. But hey ho. My mum and I look for stuff when they're in the sales. Either just before they start putting the new Christmas stuff out for the year, or at the end of, well, It's usually just before basically just before the Boxing Day sales here. These are just, some of this is just stuff that you'd stick in a vase or use to wrap your presents with or stick on your Christmas tree. So I'll stretch that out a little bit. There we are. You can't see it now. There we are. There it is so far. What I'll do is I'll put this to one side because it's getting stuck to everything. It started wind me up, so I'll start swearing. I'll get the ones out I've already done and I'll show you then. You should be able to hear one or two of them, right? This one's got bells on and I've just lost a bauble. I think I'm losing a couple of baubles because I'm holding on tight. So that's my candy cane one. And I've just lost a bauble off this one, so I'm going to fix it on quickly. Milo's now got off his sofa and he's ready to play. Quick dab of glue just fixes them back together. There we are. I'm just waiting for the side piece to come for this one. And I'll show you a better. There we are. I'm just waiting for the side piece to come for this one, because this one will be my No Place Like Home, which is, I was asking you to guess to see what thing. So it's like the Wicked one. Okay. That one is just a simple welcome wreath. I've got one of my mum's I still need to zhuzh up a bit. And the bells were already on this wreath. It's a case of watching other people and seeing what they're doing, where these are mainly American style wreaths. So my local florist has said, what you doing this year for your wreath? I says, wait and see. And once you've seen them, you can copy next year, but not until I've sold some this year. So I think Tyrone's just heard all the bells. So I'm going to just see if I can. Yes, what do you want? Yes.
I just heard your voice.
Okay.
And I thought that you were talking to this one.
I have been speaking to him. Right. I'm not sure if I've got that other rattan wreath. I thought when I bought that in the box, I'm having a problem with this tonight. We had a visit from Tyrone there as well, which is very unusual. So you were honoured. Right. Because this is for another little project I'm going to do. He said to us, I thought you were just talking to the dog there, man. No, I wasn't. I was talking to other people. There we are. I'll pull off the bits of glue. Trim them off when they've dried. But that's how you can put a drop of rain on your roses. And I learnt that all by myself. Nobody's taught me. Give me a second till I have a bit of a root around. I have a big craft box down here. I knew I had something to finish. Right. Here we are. We'll get this one finished. Or at least started. There we are. Oh. That's with the religious centerpiece. I need to get me glittery pen out and do some zhuzhing up there. Right. I'll show you how to floof your bows up as well. Right. Just poke your hands inside the bows and floof them up. I'm just going to stick this one on the bottom of there because it'll be better than sticking it on the piece of wood. So put your hand in the bow, floof. Floof again. I've got another one which I'm going to offset to the side. I love these bows when they're already made for us, so I don't have to make them myself. Because I end up in a right mess when I've got to make them myself. What are you doing over there, Mr. Floofer? There's another bauble I've just knocked on the floor. So, there you are. So you'll still see the original royal family. I'll move it down so it completely covers that other one. I need another glue stick. Yeah, it does, because I'd seen them in the shops, and I see the girl, how do you think you're going to get them sold? She went, what do you mean? I went, you're not going to get your boards sold if you don't floof them out. She says, well, you can take them home and floof them. So I always put a generous amount of glue on, so you can literally see. There you are, and I'll floof that bit right as well. So, as I said, they're the original royal family. So, I've got some more gold baubles in that over here. Not many. I need to go out and get some more tomorrow. And I'm going to knock Milo if he doesn't stop digging at my carpet, because it means I need a carpet again. Milo! Mr. Milo! Usually when I finish with my baubles, I will tie them together, so I know what I've got and what's needed. Looks like another visit to the charity shop. So it's just as easy as this, just to put together. You better behave, Milo. He doesn't care. Milo doesn't give him monkeys. No, that's a bit too big for that. Milo. That's enough, boy. Oh, I love to go in our charity shops because you never know what you're going to find next. I need some more glue because that's quickly gone through. There you are. I just need to turn this off. There we are. I need some like muted green colours, like of this sage one I've got here, to intersperse between them, but I've got none of them left. And I'm not using the ones I've got for my tree. There we are. That's that done. As I say, I need to get some glitter and highlight around them because they're a bit muted. When I bought those boards, they were a bit, they didn't look as big as what they are, and they looked 3D. So when they came, I complained. I says, look, you're going to have to get your suppliers to tell people that they are not 3D. Get off that! Drop! Mister was going to eat the church's confetti there. So, well, actually, I think I've got some little crystals somewhere. I think they're my mum's. That ran out of my finger. Milo, you've been a pain tonight, son. This is the hazard of working with hot glue. You end up with snail trails of it everywhere. But I suppose it's better than working with super glue. Like the last time I used super glue, I super glued myself into my pajamas. So there we are. I'm going to leave it like that now. And I'm going to, actually tomorrow when I'm out, I might look for a pair of little red heels as well. Because I know they sell them for your Christmas tree now. Because somebody else ate them last year. Because it was his first Christmas. So he ate me red pinky boots. Right, that's them picked up. I think all of them are picked up now. Not they'll go in the glue bag. Of course, I'm all stuck up now. No, Milo wasn't poor Milo because he ate the flipping red glittery pinky boots. I can't vacuum my table today because I've left my little handheld crafting vac in my mum's because we were busy sorting out big vacuums earlier on, blockages and big vacuums. So right. So that was a quick wreath making one. Now what I'll do is I'll put a sharp pain up my back there. What I will do is I'll put a how to do list up and I'll put it on the in the group, and I better pack in because my hands look as if they're still swelling there. So I'll let you get yourself away, and I'll let the human reviewer go as well. But the big floofy bows I did get off Temu, and you were getting 2 in a pack for about £3. I usually get the waterproofing spray that you get for your shoes to spray them down. So if people want to put them outside, they can, and it stops them from getting wet and going off to mulch. But the inserts here are plywood. So I'm going to say thank you for sticking around, and as I say, I will type up the how-to list and put it up on screen for you for the next one. And I won't be here tomorrow, but Friday night, all being well, I'll be here for a little bit of a special tarot reading session. I won't be doing individual tarot readings, so I'm going to put that out there. Because I don't want random people coming in and asking for a reading like the other day. I am looking after myself. It's just that the winter is starting to kick in. We're expecting another polar vortex. So it is, well, another beast from the east. So I fear that it's going to be a really bad one for me. And they were done, I think, over 4 nights. So what I do is I'll do a little bit of one, and then I'll put it down and go and sit and watch the telly with Milo, and then pick it up again another night. Yeah, exactly. I just need I need to put you back on is for some reason you're not modding on here. So, and I don't know why. Right, they're called organisations on here. So I need to go into so I ended up blocking that one the other day that kept asking and asking and asking. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'm going to see if I can add you in my moderation list in here. Okay, and then I am going to go and have a long soak.